Hey everyone, welcome back to Ask MyRemy Live. You know the deal. Every night, 7 p.m., regularly, we'll call it. A couple nights a week at 7 p.m. We jump on here for about 15 minutes, run through some of those classic grower myths and bro science questions, and see what our AI buddy, MyRemy, has to say. So if you've got a question, drop it in the chat, and if not, I've got a couple lined up. Also, just a reminder, you can try MyRemy for free on our website anytime, link in the bio, and check out our free grow guides and even use our live shopping feature if you need a little help picking out gear. All right, any questions dropped in the comments yet? What's up, everybody? All right, well, I've got one right here. First of all, here, we'll turn this around. Let's check out the MyRemy website. Okay, everybody, let's flip down. If you haven't seen the newly designed website, here we are. We are going to go to our AI Grow Buddy. This has been tweaked out by growers for growers. Launch the chat. And we will, there it is, MyRemy. So that should become a familiar face. We use this at the store all the time. So yeah, let me go up. I have somewhere up here some questions. I have not tried these questions out, guys, so I've got a list. The first question we're going to ask is, hey, does trimming fan leaves actually increase bud size? Or is that just Instagram myth? This, to me, is a schwazing, a defoliating type question. And I've been a fan of defoliating schwazing for a long time. I'm very curious as to whether this is bro science or not. All right, MyRemy, great question. And you're right to be skeptical. This is one of those grow myths that started with a little truth and got blown way out of proportion by the internet. Here's the straight deal. Trimming fan leaves doesn't magically make buds bigger. Bud size mainly comes from genetics, light intensity, and proper nutrition, not how many leaves you snip off. That said, strategic defoliation can help your plants use its energy more efficiently if done right and at the right time. Here's the breakdown, why people do it. I'm on the wrong screen. Sorry, guys. Why people do it. Removing some fan leaves opens up airflow and light to lower bud sites, reducing humidity issues and improving light penetration. When it helps, around mid-veg and early flower. Okay. This coincides with like day one of bloom, doing a heavy schwazing type defoliation. I went off script there. Week 3 and then before week 3 of bloom. And then there you go. There's that day 21 recommendation for your second round of deep defoliation action. All right. So MyRemy has kind of landed on the early flower. That would be kind of day 1 of flower, and week 3, day 21 of flower. Taking off a few big shading leaves can let more light reach developing buds. When it hurts, okay. Overdoing it, especially late in flower, stresses the plant and reduces photosynthesis, slowing growth and possibly shrinking yield. So the trick is light pruning, not leaf stripping. If you can see light hitting most bud sites and airflow's decent, you're good. If it looks like your plant just got a summer buzz cut, you've gone too far. All right. And then we've got some product recommendations, and one that's standing out at me is Advanced Nutrients Bud Igniter. Can help boost flower formation a bit, but only if your lighting and feeding are already dialed in. A good little point there. Yeah. Basics first and supplements after. All right. Well, that was pretty good. And let me slip the phone back around. So what is that? That's like our schwazing breakdown. And MyRemy came back and kind of confirmed that a day 1 flower, day 21 flower, good. When it says don't go overboard, I think I go overboard. I do the buzz cut. I definitely remove every fan leaf. And yeah, but basically I think it's saying, yes, you're going to have increase the airflow, and we're going to give thumbs up to removing fan leaves, but the caveat is timing is everything. There we go. All right, let me check quickly. What's up, everybody? Again, this is a live Q&A, regular thing at 7 o'clock. I could jump on here for a couple of minutes. We'll answer 2 or 3 questions using the AI MyRemy, available for free at our website, gzgrowshops.com. All right, no other questions right now. I'll just pop right into the next one. Is flushing your plants before harvest really necessary, or totally outdated science? That's a great question. We are going to pop that into MyRemy. All right, excellent question. We're going to flip the camera around so that I can see your view. All right, excellent question, my friend. You're officially hitting the myth versus science tier of growing. Thank you, MyRemy. See, MyRemy is like a really great grow buddy. The support that it comes up with for you is you're just going to feel so good. Short answer, flushing isn't useless. There we go, guys. Flushing is not useless, but it's way overrated. Quote of the day. Here's the truth based on current evidence. What flushing actually does. Flushing, or giving only water for the last 7 to 14 days, was originally meant to remove buildup salts from synthetic nutrient lines in soil or cocoa. It helps prevent harsh, chemical-tasting buds if the medium is overloaded. But multiple side-by-side tests, including one by RX Green, found no measurable differences in taste, burn quality, or cannabinoid content between flushed and unflushed plants, as long as nutrients were used correctly during the grow. So here's the real-world breakdown. Worth doing it? You've been feeding heavily with bottled nutrients. When is it worth doing it? You've been feeding heavily with bottled nutrients and suspect salt buildup, or you're in cocoa or soil with poor runoff and your EC's high, or you see nutrient burn late in flower and want to reset the medium. Okay, that makes sense. Mostly pointless though. If you've been running a balanced light feeding schedule, if you're using organic or living soil where the microbes have already balanced nutrient uptake, or it is pointless if your plants are finishing healthy and leaves are naturally fading. Yeah, so a better approach, instead of a hard flush, taper off your nutrients gradually in the last 10 to 14 days and give plain water the final few waterings. That encourages a natural fade without shocking the plant. If you want to keep things clean, a product like ClearX by Botanicare or Flawless Finish by Advanced Nutrients can help flush excess salts more gently. Bottom line, flushing isn't bad, but it's not the magic bud smoother Instagram makes it out to be. Your grow habits before harvest matter way more. Good. Okay. So not bad, but if you're running a clean grow, keep feeding, baby. Keep feeding. If you're seeing some leaf burn, if you're running synthetic bottles and you're pushing it hard, that would be the time to consider a flush. All right, MyRemy, that was excellent advice. You've come through again. I'm giving it an A minus A-ish right now. Pretty good. Next question. Do plants actually sleep when the lights go off, or is that just for show? Okay. All right. Interesting question. We get this. We get this one in the store, believe it or not. Pop it into MyRemy. All right, here we go. Haha, love this one. Got a sense of humor. And yeah, plants actually do sleep in their own green photosynthetic way. It's definitely not just for show. Here's the real talk. What happens when lights go off? When the lights shut down, plants switch from photosynthesis mode, making food from light, to respiration and repair mode. Basically, nighttime is their chill time. They move sugars and nutrients around to feed roots and buds. They repair light stress damage from the day and adjust hormone levels like auxins that control growth and stretching. As you might even notice leaves droop slightly at night. I noticed that. That's not sadness. It's turgor blood pressure dropping as they relax. By morning, they perk right back up again. We love that. So yes, dark cycles matter. Even autos benefit from a few hours of darkness, though they'll tolerate 20 hours on, 4 hours off, or 18 hours on, 6 hours off. Those light cycles are fine. Photosynthetic plants, your regular photoperiod ones, require darkness to trigger flowering. That's when they sense the change in day length. What not to do. Interrupting the dark period with light leaks or random checks can confuse them and cause Hermes, especially during flower. Think of it like barging into someone's room mid-nap. Depending on the person, not cool, right? So we knew this information, right? Light leaks, herming, we're all crazy on top of that. Want to go bougie? Yeah, and we're going to suggest a couple of timers here, which we carry in the store, and that's obvious. You want to make sure that your light cycles are rock solid so your plants never miss a wink. So yeah, they sleep, they dream of bigger buds probably, and they need that downtime to grow strong. Well, we're cruising here, folks. We're going to do one more question. Oh no, we did 3. Let's call it a day. All right, well, that's going to wrap up tonight's Ask MyRemy Live. If you enjoyed this, definitely let us know what questions you want us to tackle next time. Remember, you can try MyRemy for free anytime. Just hit the link in the bio, and we've got grow guides, live shopping there as well. Stay tuned. More cool stuff is coming soon, and thanks for hanging. We'll see you back here another night at around 7 p.m. Peace.